Good evening, curling fans. Welcome to Lindsay, Ontario for the second event of the Mixed Double Super Series here on the Rock Channel. Thank you for watching, whether it's on Roku TV, Pluto TV, or rockchannel.com. Got a tiebreaker game for tonight between Matsumura and Tanida from Japan and Craig from St. Catharines, Ontario. Let's see how they got here. Pool A. Puri and Rios finishing 4-1, heading off into the playoffs later on tonight at 9. Craig with a better LSD than Calvi and Lil grab one of the tiebreaker spots. Pool B, you had Kim and Young from Korea, Skaves and Nedregaden from Norway, 4-1, and with a better shootout LSD than the team from Estonia was Matsumura and Tanida. So that's how we got the two teams we got here playing in the tiebreaker, or shot to play in the semifinals tomorrow morning. After the draw to the button for Hammer, Craig do have Hammer. Chiaki Matsumura with the out-turn and freeze attempt comes up just a little short, ends up just biting top 4.
5-6.
We're going to see Riley with an in-turn freeze attempt.
Okay, sorry.
A smidge heavy, but still in a good spot. Rubs off. The rules of mixed doubles are pretty simple. Each team is allowed 24 minutes. Each team throws 5 rocks with 2 stationary stones in play already. Player 1 gets to throw shot 1 and 5, and player 2 shot 2, 3, and 4. They're allowed 1 power play per game, none in the extra end. You cannot remove a rock until the 4th rock thrown of each end, and if you blank an end, you lose Hammer. So you see Yasumasa playing the out-turn tap. Perfect weight, perfect shot, well judged. They are now shot stone, frozen to the 1 in the back 4.
Sure, with like hack or a little less than that.
Yeah, you could send the red with weight too.
Yeah, it's just gonna stuff it there though.
Okay.
This one can at least push the.
Couple of options here for Craig.
Yes.
Play the in-turn tap
I think it'll move
on their stone,
Yeah,
just like Tanida did on his, or because they do have Hammer in his 4th rock throw, you can hit that red stone that he just threw.
Almost bored.
Clean.
So looking to throw the in-turn tap.
Yep.
Almost bored. Bored.
Whoa. Curl. Hard curl.
Line's close. Weight's good. Just a hair too thin. It's a great attempt. Tries the tap on the red to free up the yellow stone on the back, but a little too thin. Goes across the top of the red stone. Still leaves the Japanese team shot rock and frozen. So Tanida here with the in-turn come around attempt. Gonna try and lock one on, or even top button. Japanese team just missed out in their Olympic trial qualifier in August, losing to another top-ranked team in the world, Tori Koana and Go Aoki.
With our yellow sticking close by.
Tori and Go will be the ones representing Japan at the second qualification, Olympic qualification in Kelowna in December. little bit of a miss by
Which turn is he in?
Yasumasa. Looking for the
The out is nice.
shot of the forefoot. Ends up a little light.
Yeah, I think the in looks
Is a
better.
guard.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, we know it.
We are going a hair wide.
Takes away any run back possibility.
Okay. 55, 60.
60. Your 50 was back 4.
Okay.
And look for Brendan to make a play on that open red one, I would assume. Nope. Gonna throw the in turn, come around.
53. 5.
Okay, line's good. 7.
6.
Yep.
7.
Couldn't leave that
line's
red
good.
one out there in the open.
Yep.
And
5.
Yeah.
I feel like if you can nose that
line's
one,
Good, all you.
you got options to.
Curl, curl, curl.
You've got more options
Hard,
to get
right
that
in there,
red
right
one
in
out
there.
later on.
Hard, hard, hard. Great sweep.
Good shot by Brendan. Would love to have that a little closer to the red, but ends up shot rock. 2/3 buried.
Yeah.
So Tanida gonna play the guard. Maybe a red is shot rock.
2半3で
Okay.
I don't know if you would guard. Guard if Philo was shot rock.
Mayo. Okay.
OK 3
Okay.
3
はい、OK だよ。Free.
ラインだけ
Yes.
Line looks good.
Yes. Yes.
ちょっとかわしちゃったらどう
結構いってる。
And a curl.
あ、かわしてる、かわしてる。Yes. いいよ。ナイス。
OK
Right. 16
Good
点。
shot.
Tap it,
Not
frozen,
sure if the
it's
plane
one.
was
If they
coming
miss
that
it, they
deep,
open
but
up our draw for 2. Can I get in here?
the guard nonetheless, even though it's in the top, fighting top 8.
And if I chisel it that way, their top becomes harder.
Okay.
I just don't want to. Like anywhere I put it, it's not bad. Like if I scrape the guard, it's there. I just don't think we're ever sitting too off it.
Yeah.
Do
That's
we
why
guard
you
it
just
then?
guard it.
Brendan
That's my
thinks that
gut.
you can get the
Maybe
open
it's
draw
like
through
that
that
one
to that port to the
They
one
might
on the
make
button.
it easier too.
Yeah, if they don't roll away. Okay, guard that.
Okay.
We got to guard the high side, right?
Yeah.
So we're taking
Yeah.
like edge 8.
Yeah.
You could attempt if you know
thereabouts.
you're for sure shot rock, but
Yep, not crazy though.
if red shot rock, you might want to take a run at that rock in the top 8, hit it just a hair high, and hit the one in the back 4.
60.
Lose your yellow and free it up.
1.
Okay,
Give yourself a shot, possibly at a big multiple
One.
here.
oh, curl. Really got to go here. Hard curl, hard curl.
This looks like a guard,
Yep, yep, yep.
so
入ってこれそう
didn't really
相手
curl enough, so it didn't really guard much other than a wide out turn come around.
だ
But
って黄色に向かう感じになっちゃうと思うな。
それは良くないね
直接はないと思う。
開けちゃったらドローン出ちゃうから
直接はないと思う。
多分2点目のドローはかなり難しいと思う
そう思う。
it would be a lot easier if we knew for sure who was shot rock.
いやー、意外とあるか。
あるならガード
ガードだな。
Some of these calls would make a little more sense to me. So Chiaki, Matsumura looking to
4.94
throw the guard maybe?
1
Maybe throw the draw?
帰って。
1
いいよ、超えてたらいい感じだよ。
Time looks good for the guard and the draw. Weight is good for the guard.
Three quarters and you got to huck it.
Okay.
So I believe.
A little extra spin wouldn't hurt either.
You said
I
three
mean,
quarters?
the
Maybe a
hitting
little thinner than
3/4
that,
of that
Okay,
yellow
I was
one and
thinking half.
hitting the red is a
but
little
halfway
tough.
through our yellow.
I think
But like somewhere
your best bet
between-
is to throw peel and
And I think you gotta throw it hard and
Yeah.
probably
little
hit the
extra
crotch of the
Yeah.
carry that
red one and yellow one. Try and shoot the red one up and out. But again, it seems a little tougher. I don't know why they didn't make a play on the top red one earlier.
Oh, just stalling a bit.
Riley with the intern. Head attempt and hits it on the wrong side of the rock. So it is one yellow for Craig and Craig as they take a 1-0 lead going to the second end. We'll be right back.
Mine's good.
Welcome back to second end action here in Lindsay, Ontario. 1-0 lead for Craig and Craig. As they missed a shot on their last one for a shot for a multiple. So O'Reilly with the intern come around. Breeze attempt and makes it pretty good.
4.468かな
3/4 on the face of
肩に
the red rock.
Oh,
8K
yes. Oh, feet.
Chiaki going
Yes!
for the out turn.
Yes!
Come around.
Yes. 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 Oh,
Sneaks by the guard.
Nice.
follow that.
Great weight. Makes a great shot.
Yeah.
I think just
Small
that
tap.
right on it.
Yeah, I agree.
Good shot rock on the button.
Sorry.
The rocks are
Yeah.
currently lined up in favor of
65.
Craig and Craig.
60,
Even top 8, top
So,
4 is not terrible.
Lee Brennan is going to throw the out turn.
No.
60, 60.
Breeze trying to get across the center line just a hair to keep the angles good for them.
62. Feels tight.
Go ahead. Line's not bad. All you.
Four,
Line's
Short
good.
won't really hurt
Line's
you.
good.
You just don't want to be heavy and chap
4,
off.
5.
Yeah, then. Yep.
5, 6.
Yep. Line's good. Can you switch?
Line looks pretty
6.
good.
Curl. 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 Curl.
We're not quite to it.
Yep. Keep going. Keep
Riley
going.
trying
Right
hard to
there.
get it to the 4-foot, get it frozen.
Good sweep.
Just a little short, but not a bad shot.
こっちから投げるとちょっ
Did
と
a
あん
good
まり
spot
よろしく
for
はないのかもしれない
the Craigs. They can use it if they need it.
かと言ってだよな。
ピールしたら
It's
相
not
手
really
何
close
しろ
enough that
He decided, guys,
Yasumasa
Gano.
can
一回ピールから
can
も
make
し
a
た
play
ら
on the yellow and hit anything behind it. So he's going to try the run.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
A little in out.
whoa. Thank you.
It just makes a straight peel.
Out.
Yeah. Like just 12 feet less
Ice
weight.
here at Lindsay Currentcloud has been pretty good. The speed has been very, very fast according to the curlers. And
Just straddle, eh?
this ice rewards a good throw, not a bad one.
Nibble it, yeah. So if he's sending it in, it's coming straight back.
Yep.
Nibble the line.
Brendan looking to replace the guard.
70. 2, 3.
Okay, I thought 3, 4.
3.
Would like it to curl here.
3.
Okay, nibble the line. Little
Line
bit.
looks pretty good, so does weight.
Just a 3.
Yep, yep, yep. Hard touch the line here.
Get it to center line at least.
Yep, 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 yep. Hard.
So you
Good
need
shot.
one that-
Does undercurl just a hair, so Yasumasa decides he wants to chase the rock at the top of the 8, he's able to.
ここまあでも一応ダブルは出ちゃうけどどっちにしろそれかもう大きく開くか
But yeah, if you
投げさせるふり
play quiet weight, you chase it and you just roll it a rock. There is a double available for Brendan, so if you are going to make a play in this rock, you do want to roll wide. Don't have to be second shot at this point, just outcount the yellow one at the back, or the one they're going to hit.
Feet. Whoa. Feet. Whoa. Feet. Whoa.
Pretty big weight, looks like board weight. Needs to curl, and it's going to stick around.
あーごめんちょっと早いわ
So he makes the hit on the yellow rock, moving it, but
Tap this a rock?
just a hair too heavy and ends up
No, even if it clinks
rolling
that,
on
it's right
himself.
here.
Yeah, it's just if you tap here and spill
Opens
here,
up
you're
the
just leaving them a no
rocks
trouble.
in the forefoot.
Yeah. What do you think we do now? I think you try it.
Okay, I think you're just throwing like back 4 at
Yeah,
most.
back 4, like enough just to sit
Couple
2.
options
And
here
if you
for
freeze
Brendan.
there,
He
that's
can
good too, though.
Yeah,
You can
and
play
even
the
if you
freeze
just tap it to
on-
sit 1, it's pretty good.
on that rock, and I don't know how
7/8 high on it.
Yeah.
Japanese team gets 2. Or you could
Yeah,
I'll
as long
definitely
as
throw
you're
it to
throwing
you.
throw
even T-line, I can sweep it.
control
Yeah,
weight.
just a couple
Head
feet.
4.
Okay, I like it.
and sneak by the guard, hit what you can see, and remove both reds, leaving yourself shot rock.
A little softer ad.
Okay, back 4,
Looking like the freeze
back 8,
Line's good.
option here.
back 4,
Clean. Yep. Whoa.
back
Yep.
4,
Starting to curl now. Weight looks good.
back 4
Whoa,
backs.
whoa. Clean. Yep.
Do
Don't
it.
want to
Yeah.
lose it.
Just freezing.
Hard. Move it a bit. Okay, that was it.
Shot by Brendan, just over curl a hair. If you could have kept the kept it on the other side of the center line, would have been big trouble
あ
for
ー押さない方がいいんじゃ
the
ない
Japanese team.
うんかもう前割るかそれ赤出せる相手
前割ってもいいかもね。これは絶対出ないと思う。
うんそしたら前割るか
え、
出ないんだったらもういや逆算
Call here from Yasumasa is to throw the run back.
yes, yes.
Nope, just peeling.
Like it's a good
Opens it
force
up.
right now.
Yeah, but do you ever just,
Try it.
like you don't have much, but you have a quarter.
See what it looks like in the hack.
So a couple options here for
Like if we
Santa
straight
Craig. You can
guard,
throw one
it's ugly from the hack. I'll tell you that.
probably
Okay.
If we straight guard these, they have a draw for
just
two.
biting
Yeah.
What do they
top
have on
4
two
on
if we
the
let 'em blast it?
center line.
If we don't touch any of our yellows,
Take away
and obviously
a
it's
big
hard
part of the
for them
in-turn
to
draw.
Get a multiple.
Like the middle yellow's not going anywhere,
Is
right?
your-
So how are they scoring 2
Back yellow one is not going anywhere.
for the back yellow?
Or
Yeah.
if you're feeling really lucky, build the peel and pick the red rock out. Sit 2.
Like this is locked in here, and it will outcount whatever they hit this with. So I think we're just guarding the draw.
Okay.
You're cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Not quite edge, eh?
Yeah, there's nothing
like-
you could hit
in or out?
In, but
Okay.
not
to
quite
get that
edge.
red rock out.
Not quite edge. Mine didn't come back,
Okay.
but almost.
You might as well take away the in-turn draw.
I got all there.
Okay. Mine's okay.
I hear it digging a bit, but 3, 4,
Mine's good.
3.
Curl a bit.
Line looks okay. You kind of want this
3.
Easy.
a little tight to the A little tight to the house.
I like that there.
Whoa.
Good shot.
And
So an in-turn draw to score 2 for Chiaki Matsumura. Now, I'm going to assume that there is going to be a spinner coming, possibly. Not sure if you can get by the guard and reach the button.
.66 ちょっと開きたいか。
オッケー。はい、ちょっと待ちたいかも。オッ
OK。
Or we're throwing the out turn.
ケー、曲げたな。だいぶ曲げたいな。
OK。
曲げ。
Not sure where the out turn was going to get to. Anyway, it's a miss, and one for the Japanese. Tied up. 1-1 after 2. We'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to end number 3 here in Lindsay, Ontario. After a missed draw for 2, I'm not sure the out turn was the best play to get to the side of the button. As soon as he crosses the center line, he kind of curls away from that spot that they needed to curl. Chiaki in yesterday's game threw 3 super spinners and was close on 2 of them, so they might have taken a chance on that one.
Back 8.
Regardless, they got one, tied it up, and her shot in the first shot in the third end, perfect freeze to the stationary stone. So Riley gonna try and unlock the 2, just a hair heavy, didn't curl in up enough.
Gotta think a bit
So she
lighter.
ticks the red rock.
Quick. Okay. 10 people.
ゴー悪くないわ。
Still leaves a shot rock, so Yasumasa here with the out turn come around attempt. We can get one split in center line, full 4, top 4. Looks like it'll be a run back attempt from Brendan coming up.
Yes!
This one's starting to curl.
Yes! It's okay.
OK。なら間違い
Wade looks close, he's by.
ちょっと曲がりすぎかも。
Oh! Riley took a little bit of a spill here.
What am I doing?
Great shot by
Run?
Yasumasa.
What?
The run?
Sits perfectly
Alright, just don't they come in
top 4,
I don't know.
4/5 buried.
with the in or out?
Out turn.
Okay.
I think the only
Seeing that? 7-8 tie?
Yeah.
way out of this end so far is for Brendan to make a no-sit run back. Needs to curl just a hair. Would love to make noise in the house, but just hangs and makes a straight peel. Slice runs a little straight with the high hard one, so maybe the tendency is to be a smidge tight and have Riley sweep it out.
Yeah.
2。
Okay.
Tanida with the guard attempt.
OK。
Would love to put it in the exact same spot he had it. Wait, looks good. Just trying to get it across the center a little bit. Good shot.
めっちゃめっちゃ
Do you like the chase? I have about half. Does board weight get us anything?
Not really, unless you get to nose.
Okay, straight back then. 7/8 high again.
Gonna try attempt number 2 for Brendan. Really needs to make contact in the house somewhere.
Whoa.
Just peel.
Yeah. Yep. Just please.
Needs to curl up. Nope. Hangs out there straight and straight peel again.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so
So
much.
it's
Thank you.
medical timeout for Yasumasa, getting looked after. A band-aid, little blister on the finger from sweeping.
Okay.
Yasumasa here trying to
さっきよりはちょい曲がりそうだな。
go the same guard.
曲がりそう
さっきよりは曲がりそうだ。
？OK でも曲がってなさそう。ウェイトはいいよ。
ちょっと曲が
It
って
doesn't
きて
curl
るよ。
enough. You might see Brendan
ウェイトはいい感じだけど。
bail on the run back and try and chase the one in the top 4.
真上欲しいからね。
うん。クイーン。曲げ。曲げ。曲げ。曲げ。曲げ。曲げ。曲げ。曲げ。もちもちもち。
Makes the guard, but it's a lot closer to the house now, so the run back isn't as
We're
long.
playing it again.
Yeah. Even if you plant it here, still better.
We'll be shot, right?
No, probably not, but close.
Third time's a charm.
Get. 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 Whoa.
Close. Just overcurls a hair. Does make noise in the house though. Opens up the rock of the top 4. Spills the back. Red one out. Into the open. Not what he wanted, but it does make things look a little better. Chiaki, Matsumura looking to throw the guard.
4.69ウェイト悪くなそうだ。
Nice kid.
ちょっと曲がりすぎるか。
Nice kid.
OK。ちょっと耐えてみる。
Staying line's good.
Whoa. Green, yes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
Not a guard here. Being very aggressive and coming in.
Nice.
Okay.
Or we try this. That's
Good shot by Chiaki.
Yeah.
I think this is a
Takes
key
away any
shot.
draw attempt for 1 point. Can't make the double without giving up
No,
1.
nose or a hair low is fine.
Okay.
Board?
So they're going to
Like just board.
quiet weight, come down and nose the rock biting back of the 4. If you can nose it, second shot,
Your last throw
give
was
up
like
1,
soft hack, so it's not that much more weight.
which is probably
You like this shot?
Kind of like the draw.
big sigh of relief
Okay,
after
you're seeing it. I
the
just
end
don't
that the
think you can
Craigs
get
have had.
Just look.
They'd be happy to give up 1 at this point.
No, this is a nose hit.
Okay.
But if you like the draw,
Board.
I like this. Taking like just off the rock.
Edge of the rock.
Heavy board.
Close. Whoa.
Needs a 100% nose hit,
Whoa.
not hit anything on the outside.
Curl.
Wants to give steal a 2.
Curl. Curl.
Brendan needs to carve this one over. Ends up
Two red.
Staying a hair wide, hitting and rolling out. Big mistake for Riley Sandham here, or Craig. Because of a steal 2. Down 3-1 going into the 4th. Back for 4th end action here in Lindsay, Ontario. Big steal 2 for Matsumura and Tanida in the 3rd end to take a 3-1 lead. Little slip by me there last end, calling Riley by her maiden name. These two did get married in the summertime. I guess
Back 4, back 8.
if you make your shots, you're
Line's good.
Riley
Back eight.
Craig. If you miss, you're Riley
Well
Sandham.
done. You got room.
That's what my wife and I used to do.
Line's getting good.
Back 8, back 12. Back 8.
Curl.
It's coming off.
That's what
Line's good.
first shot freeze attempt by
No bump in this
Chiaki.
line.
Great line. Hair heavy, just
Okay.
taps it back, and then
Okay.
Riley here with the intern freeze.
前目 OK だ
Line okay.
Makes it. No. They're setting shot rock. This may look like Groundhog's Day to most people. The first 4 rocks of each mixed doubles curling game.
Line 와요.
You're not allowed to take out any stones until the 4th rock thrown, so just a
Okay,
lot of
막아ติ๊게요. 못
freeze and taps and freeze and taps. Till one team makes a tiny mistake.
もうちょいもうちょいもうちょいもうちょいもうちょい
Which,
With like,
that is a tiny mistake right there.
Just gotta get
Yasumasa tried to
Okay.
You like it?
freeze to the nose, didn't curl up enough,
Stay with it. Mine. a couple of-
taps
Okay.
the yellow rock and rolls off just a hair.
Like a 50.
Yeah, I was thinking 50-50.
Angles are really good for the Craigs. Brendan can throw a quiet tap and get to the inside. Here, roll.
Hey, nice
Back
ab.
line.
Should be able to sit 2.
Close.
Back line. Through.
Whoa.
Through.
This one's way out there. Needs to get to the nose at the very least.
Hack.
Hard curl.
Riley trying to carve it over now.
Keep going. Take the roll if you got any.
Good shot by Brendan. Got to the nose. Taps back the back red rock. The
あこの石
top red rock rolls over to the corner of the 4-foot here.
まあそれも悪くないか
A little bit of a wall going on here.
一回ねこれをいっちゃうっていうのもまあありっちゃありだね
Tough to get that top yellow one out.
一応これにはこれが勝ってる。
うんうん
まあ下に多分来ちゃう
Chiaki
から。
was motioning the
これ
across the top double,
下
but
げれればな
that
アウトターンで
yellow rock and biting back on the button does not go anywhere except for
こっちね。
into the wall behind it.
一回下げるのは
狙ってみるか。
なんか下げに狙っても良さそうな気がする本当ジャストウェイトで、まあ、最悪フリーズになってもだけど1個押したいって感じだねイメージ的には
So the decision, I believe, is to throw the out-turn draw. Could be the freeze, could be the small tap on the one on the back of the button. But it will leave Brendan a in-turn tap slash to get it out.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Clean. Yes. Whoa. Whoa. Clean.
Line looks good, but
Clean.
weight is
Okay.
definitely there. For a small tap, it looks like.
Yes, yes. Like control.
Good shot by
14.7.
Yasumasa to hit 2, but again,
表下がりきらん
Brendan just has to hit this
Board?
Yellowstone
Yeah,
anywhere
we're-
high.
You don't need to
And
kill
it
the left
hits the
one.
one on the button,
No.
ricochets off,
Want
and
me to hold the
spills
broom?
into the one on the
Yeah, hold the
side of the
broom, I
forefoot.
think.
It'll roll away,
Like
so
there for
it will be
instance?
open,
I'd like a
but
little more because we want to hit it a bit high, right?
Yeah, just a
I think
sliver.
the important part is just to get rid of
3/4 high.
2 red counters right now.
Even
You like
7/8
board?
is close. Yeah,
Hack or board?
whatever you see.
Play board.
Okay,
Can I have just a pinch more?
whoa.
Good board.
Nice quiet wait from Brendan, able to control it with the swooping.
Curl! Curl!
Needs to curl.
Hard, 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 hard.
Shot by Brendan. Hits it a little thicker, so instead of making the double, he just rolls his Yellowstone over, which is probably a lot better than making the double.
ね、そりゃそう思う。そう思う。
うんもうね多分ね内側入るぐらいの気持ち最悪
So
フ
Tanida
リーズはいいよ
realizing
Okay.
really there's no double,
フリーズ2にな
gonna
る
try and throw the
フリーズ2なる。
soft weight tap on the nose, push the yellow rock back behind the T line.
Okay.
It'll be a little difficult for Brendan to get the redstone out, as there is a wall.
Yeah.
ロック
See? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa,
ロック
whoa. Whoa.
ちょ
See?
っと押してきてる
Yes! Yes!
It's close, it is back 4.
Yes! Whoa! Whoa! Oh!
Got to the nose, it just didn't tap it
Can I get
quite
low?
far enough.
I think it's really hard.
Do I just pick it?
Sitting in a great
They probably
spot,
just
though.
Draw then.
Yeah. Do you ever make this draw?
Then they just play this and
Yellow is shot rock. I'm not sure if they're second shot or
Guard that?
third.
play this draw, and if they miss it, we have it.
Yeah.
I don't see what else we'd have for 2 though.
There is no double on the reds.
Can I? I can't get to nose. I can't get low a nose. Eh?
I
You
don't think you can get low enough. You gotta get pretty low. Otherwise, you're just making something for them.
Brendan
How do they
or I
guard?
would love to score
Okay.
2 this end. Thinking
They might just run it in for
the
free.
only
but
option they have for that right now is to guard the rock that Yasumasa is through, so he
You
is
okay with
unable to
this?
promote it.
I suppose.
Leave the outturn open,
We can't really leave it. For
and then you're hoping for a miss.
I can get low. I
Just
have
try and
low
score
low.
2.
Make it like half a rock low.
I think I can.
I don't
Mine-
think it's worth the risk. Scoring here is big.
Okay.
We can't really afford to steal.
Or you take the chance and throw the outturn draw first,
You took 2/3 of the AU. I gotta take a bit more than that.
Yeah,
but then that
three-quarters.
leaves
I'm taking almost edge.
Chiaki the angle slash on her red one.
63? 3?
Okay.
3, 4?
So I think it's the guard being played here.
It looks like it's digging.
They are setting
Doesn't
one
need to
locked
finish.
in on the button.
Whoa, whoa, just light clean.
They are content with taking one, but they would love to get 2.
No finish.
They'll wait to see what the Japanese team does and see if they give them a shot for 2.
Okay.
投げるだったらね一番いいのはやっぱロックだわ
そうだね。
前置いちゃったら微妙まあここまで来ればないけど4とかになっちゃったら微妙かもしれない
OK?
ロックだわ
うん。
スイープロックって感じだな
OK?
でもしスイープ
Yasumasa
持っていけそうなら
telling Chiaki.
7まで持ってくか
Let's throw a top 4. You don't want to be
だったら
top 8
前目でいいよ
and leave a double for 2. I'm assuming that Yellowstone at the back of the 4 is third shot. So you want to be definitely even with or just past your rock in the top 4 here.
9ちょっとウエイトありそう
Hey.
If you've got perfect weight, it gives the audible for
ライちょっと待って待って待って待って
Tanida to sweep it onto the
いけ
button.
そうだ
OK ライはいいなナイ
In which
ス
case, if that
ウェイ
happens,
トだけ
I don't think Brendan and Riley
ちょ
can
っと前
score.
から行きたいちょっと前から行きたいけどウェイトだなかったそのまま
Definitely want to get it deeper.
OK ナイス
I think this gives the Craigs an out. If you are third shot,
It's close.
Okay, draw them.
Yeah.
you definitely can throw a
But you
hit.
have enough
Hit
to
what you
make
can see
this.
of the rock that they just threw. Make that double
You didn't even look.
for 2.
You have enough to make this?
What do I need? I have a thick half.
It's probably close. And even if you just stuffed it here, it's probably getting
Triple
it for 2.
is there, but the
that's
top
easier
note
than
or
the
the
draw?
top red rock that you're going
I
to
think the
hit
draw is easier, but
Like, I
has
don't
to
think you
hit
can
the
hurt yourself with this.
second red pretty thick, so you might not spin out of the
Christina,
4-foot.
you can hold the broom.
Okay,
Feel like you just throw it hard, make the
There's
double.
no risk.
I mean,
If
you
the
hit it
triple
too thin, there
happens
is.
by accident, then
You like the draw?
I
it
like the
happens.
draw.
Okay.
I just need a good full 4, right?
Say again?
Just need a good full 4.
You might not
Could
even
there
be
for 3 though is the only thing.
a shot for 3 if you make the triple.
Yeah.
His,
Mid 8?
the
Yeah, mid 8.
back yellow and back red one are close.
Over here.
Okay.
Go a bit.
Eight line's good.
And Riley and Brendan are electing to play the out turn draw
Line's good.
Gotta go.
for 2. Harder shot, I believe, because you got to go wider, pressure path.
Gotta curl a bit if you have a chance.
Brendan working hard, but just not going to get
One
there.
yellow.
So a missed opportunity for 2. But the Craigs, they end up scoring 1 and cut the deficit to 1 point. Heading into the 5th end, we'll be right back. We're back for end number 5 here in Lindsay, Ontario. The missed opportunity in the last end for Deuce results in only 1 for the Craigs. They're down 3-2, playing the 5th
結
now.
構ね微妙位置
Tough shot for Riley last end.
4タッチあ、オッケー。
4になって
Love
も
to see them be a little more aggressive on some of their shots.
黄色にフリーズに行く感じでいいのかい
後ろにできれば
かわした方がいい
並ぶ感じでいきたいけど斜めについちゃ
So Riley with a freeze attempt on her first one in the end. Ends up coming up short. Full 8. Fully buried.
4.71ちょっとタイトかちょっ
いいよ
と上とは行きたいけど
OK ラインいいよ
Not what she wanted, but really not a bad shot. Especially when you're down and looking to steal possibly.
ウェイトだけ
Rock in
ナイス
the
ゴーリーウェイトだけ
top 8 acts as a second guard, really.
どっちになる
Yes 斜めにつく Yes 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 Yes
So back-to-back misses. This Chiaki's draw attempt comes up short. Ends up in a line with
Yeah, that'd be great.
the 2 rocks
What'd you get
in the house and the guard, so there is a run possibility.
Smaller ad.
Okay,
I think I got a 45.
60-ish for you?
Yeah, 55, 60.
Okay.
Brendan unable to hit on this one.
Okay.
Gonna throw the out turn free, so the one in the back 4. I'd love to make this shot and turn the game around.
7, 8.
Well then,
Back 4?
well, back 4's okay. Line's Not terrible.
Riley just
Back
watching
four,
it
back
at the
eight.
moment.
Can you curl?
It's trying.
Starting to curl now.
Straight.
T-line.
Whoa. Curl, curl, curl,
Needs to
curl.
get it back in the
Hard, hard, hard. You gotta be two.
at least full force, so they got that. Close the top button. Good shot.
Good throw.
Now we're going to see the
Just a little like fresher.
Yeah.
double run, triple run, double. Yasumasa.
Whoa. Look it up. Look it.
Just a hair wide and it didn't curl up, so just removes the guard. Decision time for
I think I like the guard
Brendan.
right now.
Because those two
Still gonna
stones at the
have
top of the
chances
house,
at it, is
top
the only
12 and
thing.
top 8 are lined up. It doesn't matter what kind of guard Brendan throws. That guard will be run back into that pile, and a double on the yellows will be easily made.
It's gotta be pretty
Before I
high.
take a top shot.
Yeah, but it's to sit too buried as you
Might be beneficial to
just like a hair
either
span.
throw the intern freeze to the one on the back 4, or maybe even freeze to the one you just threw.
65. That's pretty tight. 3.
Okay.
3.
This is looking like guard.
3.
Whoa, all on its own here.
It's digging. 2.
Whoa.
Guard, and you definitely want it high.
Line's
Just a
good.
2.
Whoa. It's good.
Good shot by Brendan. Max separation.
もう一回だ。
Because those two stones in the top of the house are lined up, doesn't matter where you hit that red one, really. The yellow one should go straight back. So Yasumasa, attempt number 2 on the double run double.
Whoa. Whoa.
This one's closer.
Whoa.
Hits it just a hair high on the wrong side. Ends up hitting that front red one a little thin, and only getting the one red rock in the top 8 to go. Didn't come straight back. A little bit of a drag effect.
Still don't know if it.
Left the
you'll get
guard,
that much
unfortunately,
pro
so
I think
it
I
is
will.
fully buried.
But that one's buried, so like
Yellow's sitting shot rock.
getting one in there, if they ever run it in, like it's ours coming back,
Okay,
right?
so 3, 4.
Either throw the guard,
Okay.
I think a 3 here.
Okay.
And if it
Same
slips,
throw.
a little tighter guard, tuck it behind the long red guard. Or you freeze to your yellow.
60. 3, 4.
hey, same line.
I
3.
think you want to be tight guard
Line's good.
near the center line, because there is an intern chase, I
3,
believe.
A little bit.
That red guard is pretty long.
4.
Yep. Whoa,
Fully in.
whoa.
Fully in.
Brendan realizing that, so he's throwing a tight guard.
Sit,
Not
sit,
quite.
sit. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Takes
whoa.
off, takes away the intern chase. Great guard by Brendan. It did overcurl the hair, so you can pick the yellow one if you want. But picking that yellow one will only leave the red one open for an intern or outturned freeze. So yes, Mass is going to throw the intern freeze on his first one here, realizing that if he can get it just corner locked on the yellow one, show a third of the rock in the open, he's got Brennan and Riley both ways.
ないよ。
ウェイト良さそ
Okay. That's good.
う。ウェイトグッ
ないよ
ちょっと待ちたよ。
Okay.
まだ滑ってや
結構来てるね。
う
うん来てるわ
Not really on it right now. Looks
意外と滑ってるわ
looks heavy.
後ろまで行った方がいいか。うん。よしよしよし。
He wants to get that rock as far back as he can so he doesn't set up a wall.
The only other thing is come here, but
So big miss for
They have that still, right?
Yasumasa Tanida.
Easier, but like if you're reverse guarding our yellow, it's not bad.
yeah.
And
Gives
that
Brendan
rock
and
is
Riley
actually,
a-
like almost dead buried. How much you got?
Of what?
A freebie pretty much.
Yellow. If they were to play the pick,
I'll tell you in a second.
They are shot rock right now.
they have any of it?
Yeah, a sliver.
It might be worth trying the
Like, would you throw it?
in-turn come around
It's there.
Do you like the
to the
draw
back
then?
one.
I just think even if we're back to it, we're just making
Only
it
problem with that one is you have to make it.
Sit two.
You cannot leave it short. You cannot go long,
What are you seeing? The guard's not easy because of the way it
or
works
you can
too, right?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the guard.
Okay, I'm fine.
throw the guard on
Not quite
the
edge.
sliver of the yellow that the Japanese team can see. We might see the Japanese team take a run at the angle slash on
Mine's
the
good.
wide
Two.
corner red guard.
Running a bit. Curl.
They do have 1 point lead. and
Two.
Curl.
Giving up one isn't a huge deal. Scoring
Curl.
2 or 3 would be
Curl. Curl.
a big blow.
10秒とか
Okay.
多分まっすぐだよねいつもビスケが投げてるから
So Brendan with a good guard, but the Japanese eyeing up this angle slash. No real danger. The only danger is giving up one, which I guess I said is not the biggest deal. But the reward is 3.
時間はね12分あるから全然あるわ
Okay.
ウェイトちょっと早め
Oh. Oh. Ah, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Needs to curl. No, it's out. It's not coming back. So missed by Chiaki Matsumura leaves a steal one for the Craigs. Tied up 3-3. Going into the 7th or the 6th, sorry. Welcome back. 6th end action here. Missed by Chiaki Matsumura last end, leading to a steal of 1 for the Craigs to tie it up.
Just gotta make it.
It was a
Hack.
risk reward shot. Not much risk, but a heck of a lot of reward.
I think so.
So they're throwing their power play in the 6th end here. Brendan and Riley just discussing how they want to play this. They're looking to try the corner freeze on the one in the house.
Room.
Wait's close.
Line's good.
If he can make a really good one here,
Gotta go.
Line's
it's going to be
good.
very tough to score multiple.
No bounce.
Gotta go.
Hard.
Looks a little light. Brendan's really got to work on this one. Almost. Just 2 feet short of being perfect. So Japanese team sitting 1, looking to split the house.
.50ちょっと伸ばしは少なめに見える
ラインは悪くないぞ。ウェイトだけでいいよ。
Like this one to be definitely second shot, but T-line,
ウェイトだけで、ウェイトだけ。
just butting the forefoot.
Thank you.
Gotta know what we do now.
Good shot by Chiaki.
Had a bumper yellow.
Bump in the yellow.
Decision time.
Not gonna be good.
Okay, so freeze that back red that they just threw.
Or throw it
Brendan
there,
can't hit because it's the third rock. Does he freeze to the one they just threw, or
Freeze that on our last.
I prefer playing the tap on Riley's. They can get that in for second
I
shot,
think so. Like we need
in
something
or out?
here. Intern. Are you fine?
and
with
they're
it?
able to
We're gonna have to
to
freeze
hit
that one on our last.
on their next one. Going to be tough for the Japanese to hide somewhere on their next shot.
65. 2-3.
It's gonna probably cross over a hair, but
Okay,
So
we're
they're
tight.
looking to
Well then,
ignore
it
the
cannot
stones
be
in the house and throw a
It's going hard here.
center guard, I
Three.
believe.
Good weight.
Throwing the center guard.
割り方がどうするかになっちゃう。
Trying to confuse the Japanese on why he threw it there.
バランスく。
これは
ロール。
うんうんうんでここに別に入るのは悪くないからさ
Okay.
当たったとしてもてか、そこに
I
入る
mean,
の
you're sitting two. I'm not sure why you just wouldn't peel the guard.
バックラインハック
Or if you want to be really aggressive, go around. So they're going to elect to throw back 12 weight and chip the guard and roll in.
いやちょっと広いかなうん
They can push the Yellowstone
あそこ
over
だけ当た
at
らないように
least
気をつけてはいけ
3
ない
rocks. Act as another guard for their second shot stone. Tough shot though, because if you hit it too thick and
Wait, look. Wait.
you don't roll in,
Yes. Yes.
then you leave a guard, which is what Brendan and Rye would love.
Yes. 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 Yes.
And if you hit it too thick, then you tap it
I think it's us. Have a look.
into the pile.
I think that's
Have a look
probably the
there.
call. Yeah.
I think the easier shot there was just straight peel. Looking at it, Brendan's first inclination was that it is yellow. Second shot, so
Draw around that guard.
not only if they are second shot, they
It's either that or the hit on the red.
I don't have enough.
There's a-
I'm rolling out on that for sure.
Okay.
an open rock in the back of the 8-foot
We got
as
our
well
guard.
as a guard for them.
So, what do you take?
So
Mid four?
gives them the opportunity to throw the outer and come around if
A little more than that.
they choose.
I think it'll move once it crosses center.
Yeah, speed should be close.
Yeah.
T-line's ideal?
T-line or like if it's gonna be right back to them, that's fine.
Okay.
Looks like the option that Brendan has chosen.
Tiny, no.
Okay. 6, 7,
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
7, 8,
Whoa. You're by.
back 4,
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. You're by.
back 4,
It looks a little heavy. Line looks good though.
coming down,
Yep. All the way back. Hard. You gotta be there.
That really came down because that was looking like a little heavy at the hog line there.
うんこっちで行く
Okay.
うんバンパーかい
If he doesn't get it in there for
どう
shot rock, ends
もうちょ
up
っと早い方がいいか
pulling up just full 12,
11じゃダメ
half
11でもい
open.
いよ OK
So Yasumasa is going to try the double. Third of a rock. Makes a double, please hit 3. Doesn't even really have to make the double. Just needs to get over to the yellow on the second shot and tap it 2 or 3 inches.
Whoa, wait. Yes! Whoa! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Close.
Yes! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh no. Missed the line call on that one. Hit it too thin. Does not get to the
Are we 2?
yellow one on the corner there, but ends up
There's 1, right?
Yeah.
going underneath that and picking out their own red one.
Now?
What do you have of it?
Thick half?
So not a very good outcome there.
Still.
Okay.
Brendan and Riley
I
sitting
got a 50 on that.
second and third. Still have that
Yeah, stay.
red guard out front and still
So that was bad.
It wasn't.
have that red rock in the back of the
No, I know.
8 foot there that is open. And Brendan's going to try the out turn draw one more time.
45.
That was a bigger ad.
Okay. T.
Line was good last time. It was coming in nice, so if he can get the weight right
6.
and get one
Open
buried,
now. Yep.
then the
6.
Japanese will
Yep.
have their
7.
work cut out
Whoa,
for
you're
them
fine.
to
Curl.
8.
score a
Whoa,
multiple.
man, whoa. Curl. As long as we're shot still.
Weight looks good.
Yep.
Curling in there nice. Nice shot by Brendan. You can see
バンパ
maybe a quarter of that yellow stone, but hitting that will definitely jam it into the back red one. So the Japanese team going to try and run their guard straight back. The only problem with that is if you make it, you still leave a guard. Definitely don't want to hit it high. Be able to hit it across the top of that yellow one and run it back on the red.
バンパ
Yes. Ah!
Chiaki yelling for sweeping.
Whoa!
Too close.
Yes.
Commentator's curse there.
It's probably
Didn't want to hit that one high
we're not.
for
We're
that
not
exact
hard
reason.
enough. Like,
Do you ever
So
and then they nose for 1.
Yeah.
with
Like, I think it's a
the
great
Craig
opportunity
sitting
to lie 4 buried.
second, third, and
I
fourth,
wouldn't want to be throwing that draw.
and Shower
Play
Rock
the
wide
outturn
open.
with board
This
weight,
is
even
a
if it touches the yellow, it's,
victory for
You
Right?
like throwing more?
the Craigs on
you can throw
the Japanese power play, forcing them to one.
enough to make it.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to hit it.
They still have to make the shot for one, but
Yellow this side.
I don't see a multiple.
No, under the red guard.
Yeah, I know, but the yellow goes, or the red goes past our yellow.
Yeah, and if it touches it, whatever. Do you like throwing a bit more weight
Sure.
to hit it a little thicker?
I think if you're
Yeah.
Avoid the
how's
jam?
this-
Riley looking for a nose hit's
I
fine.
think pretty straight.
Don't want to go crazy for an inside roll.
You like normal?
Yeah, with like middle of the rock or a bit more.
A bit more than that, I think,
Okay.
just to make sure we're by. Like, we can nose it and,
Yeah.
like, even if you had a
Make sure of
half
the
rock and roll out, it's a draw against 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
one red rock first before you try and make
Let's make
a
sure we're
roll.
by the guard. That's,
Yep.
okay. So take it.
Easy early. Let it set.
Yep. Normal?
Normal.
Okay, just norm here. Let's go.
See?
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Normal weight
Hold
here
it.
for Riley.
Still
It is
low.
falling out.
Curl.
He does have it.
Roll it.
Rolls over
Great
to
shot.
the side behind a couple other guards, but rolled a little too far. Instead of making a difficult draw to the forefoot for Matsumura, all she has to do is hit full 8.
あれさ普通に滑ってって感じじゃない
But a victory for the Craigs on their opponent's power play. Forcing the 1 is got to feel pretty good. Going to assume that they're going to throw their power play back on the next end.
一応来てくれるかい？
Chiaki quickly up to help sweep. Yasumasa. Just need full 8 for the 1 point. Looking up and they're just cleaning now.
Okay. Nice.
Nice throw by Chiaki. Matsumura for 1 in the 6th end to take a 4-3 lead going into the 7th, where we'll come back to another power play, I believe. We'll be right back. Welcome back to 7th end action here in Mixed Double Super Series in Lindsay, Ontario. As I said, I checked into my crystal ball since I power play coming up this end, and lo and behold, look at this, we got a power play.
They're shot.
Chiaki with the
Do you like splitting?
freeze attempt, a little heavy,
Like, my
didn't
fear is
curl.
that we'll be in the way of that and never be able to move it.
Probably just
Ends up being just past the Yellowstone,
yeah.
Okay, I like
wide open.
Great on theirs.
I don't hate that. You like that?
See Riley throw her
His speed's good.
Yep.
out
Taking a
turn
bit
freeze
more
attempt here.
Just a shade, not much more.
Good battle so far between these two teams. We knew it would be.
Back line.
Both ranked 7th and 8th in the world.
Just through.
Hey, Pearl. Keep telling me wait.
Back 12.
Brendan
Easy.
working hard to make this one curl.
Back
Straight.
12.
Straight.
Back 8.
Yep.
Weight's pretty good.
Very
Shot
nice.
by Riley. Taps it back.
これ平行だなほぼ。
Okay.
Hitting 1-2.
う
Leaves a pocket though for
ん。6。
Yasumasa. If he can get one in there, be second shot rock. Take a couple shots for it to get out of the house.
ちょっと待って。
Light on a couple of draw attempts and heavy on a couple. So looking to right the ship here and
フリー。
place a perfect one right in the pocket.
あ、待って待って待って待って待って。いや曲がってきたけどもうちょい行きたいもうちょい行きたいもうちょい曲がりたい。
Line's pretty good.
もう少しもう少し。
Doesn't want to bump it too far. And does not. Perfect shot by Yasumasa Tanida.
They're just going to come off their red, no?
Yeah.
Brendan and Riley are
Where's the yellow going if they do
still
that?
shot rock, but
Probably passed. It might
that
touch
red
it.
rock is in a pretty dangerous spot here.
I don't know what that gets us.
Protects it a bit.
Well, they blast.
What else do you see?
Is there an exit route for that red? If we go bump, bump to get it underneath the left red,
I mean,
or
if
the
you
left
could-
yellow from where I am?
You're allowed to hit now, so if you could
No,
ever
no, like stay
just
high
cross
side.
Not
the
really
red one
now.
just a
No, that's
whisker
what I'm
with
saying. To push it to get something.
half weight,
Yeah, maybe eventually, but
kill
it's
that
hard.
back red one,
I think you got to try
spill
something.
your yellow
Okay.
out towards the center line.
Back
Stay
line.
right in front of that red one.
Yeah.
Look pretty good.
Hit a little on the high.
Yeah.
Definitely can't
12.
Where?
Back line.
just
Yep.
leave it
Through.
there. It's in a great spot for the Japanese.
Tack.
Yeah, gotta go!
Is really taking off.
Hard!
Got to get it by.
Whoa! Curl!
Riley
curl,
just
curl.
gets it by. Over curls a little too much to make the shot that they wanted, but in a good spot. The red one is wide open.
同じとこというかちょっと前でこっち目っていうかまあガード
Yeah. Yellow is sitting second, third, and fourth. If they can never get that revenue out,
ガードかフリーズして
it'd be a big payday here.
カフどっちがいいかだね。投げちゃっても、まあ、取れればいいけど正体許されないんだよ。
You need to looking at the guard first. I think you want to get one in the pocket there
この上でし
to
ょ
outcount these two
それだったらまだ
yellow ones on the side.
こういうショートとかになっ
You
ちゃ
can
った
get
ら
in there
こ
for
れだけ出されちゃう。
third shot. It'll never leave there for the rest of the end.
いやそういう気持ちで狙わないとさ、ここ行かないからさ、そこに。
ここまで
If you throw a guard,
ガード
OK 曲がりすぎ
you
だけ
give
な。
Brendan the opportunity to run it back and make the double. So the shot pointed out was a guard. Pretty tough. I don't know. You can't leave a. You got to be somewhat tight to the house. And you gotta guard the
いいよ
center line side of that stone, which would leave a port.
入って
2半
If you guard it perfectly, there is a chase
2
opportunity.
半3
はいはいはいい
ノーズよりちょっと外目ね。
I think again, if you're too tight, then
ライはすごいからね
いい感じだね
the double's not that difficult.
Can I come straight back?
Good shot by Yasumasa, but
Leaves us sitting 3.
leaves the nose hit
in or out
for Brendan.
okay
Right on
Pick
the
that
nose.
rubber note.
Yeah.
If anything, a hair low.
okay
Just a smidge though.
yeah nose looks really close
Nose is pretty close.
Big shot here for Brendan. Throwing the intern, I believe. Don't want to over curl and run the red rock into the two yellows. You don't want to hit it too high and miss everything in the house either. So big shot coming up here for Brendan.
whoa 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 just clean for the peel I think
Ends up
これ出たな
出た
crossing the face and running the red guard back into his two yellow stones, taking them out.
うん okay 幅同じでいくよ
OK
They are sitting second shot still, so that is positive. I should probably stop. I should probably stop calling the shots before they happen.
こっち側が見えるのはいいからね、
うん
こっち半分隠れれば、
うんさっきと同じ感じの位置で
OK
Yasumasa trying the guard again.
いいよ
ちょっと高いかも。
OK 少し曲げたいな OK 曲げ曲げこのまま曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ
Rock's coming in.
もう少しもう少しもう少しもう少しもう少し Yes 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 yes
Needs
yes
to
もう少し持っていて
curl and go. Leaves the hole there. Doesn't really make the perfect guard. There's a chance now for Brendan to
Look very sizable
squeak through there
Other
with
options here
hack weight,
Bit more
make the
wiggle
roll
room with
underneath.
that. But whatever you're seeing or throwing
I mean, if I
But again, they're only
Flip the
down by
guard.
one, so they don't really need to make this. We don't really need to force this. The outturn come around is a good shot as
keep it
well.
from the hack,
You can make the outturn come around. You still have a shot at
I like the draw.
to this
Like,
end.
even
If you
here, even if you're here,
try through
you're
the port and
forcing
you
them to
don't
play
make it,
but-
what does it get us?
you
though?
are
Like get
only
shot, you
looking
mean?
at getting
Yeah.
one.
Like we're trying to set up the deuce this way.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done with the 3.
If you
So-
see it through the hole,
It's not easy.
what's that?
This is where you flip the
not
coin,
easy,
heads
so I
you
think play the
show the
draw.
out-turn
Okay.
draw, tails you show the in-turn hit.
We gotta be touching 4.
Yeah. Ideally, like top 4.
Okay, full 4.
Yeah. 45?
Yeah, we're gonna take mid 4 here. It's kind of the same line we were taking coming this way.
Yeah.
And it was heads, so the out-turn draw it is.
40?
That was a good ad.
Okay. 6?
Yep,
6?
yep, hard
He
line.
needs to make the draw. This looks
7?
like it's starting to
Go on the
curl.
goal line.
Needs to go to get by.
Whoa,
Weight's good, but needs to go to get by. Does not get by. So chaps the guard, rolls over.
ありはするな。
The Japanese team is still sitting one.
あるって感じ
いや
か
あると思う結構見えちゃってるわ今
な。ここ？ガードしたら一応あっちから2点は可能性としてはある。
OK 外側から内から
あーそうね。
Deciding
外側の方が安
where
全ではある
to
けど、
place their
滑りと曲がりが読めればって感じかな。こっちはショート
draw
はできな
here.
いけど、使ってはいるかなって感じではある。
Feel at this point
けどこっち下に置いちゃった、下置きすぎちゃったらこっちからが一番。
forcing is great.
そしたら
裏で
結構スポットは狭くはなってる。
狭いね
こっち
If you
狙
try with the intern draw
うん、
and
どう狙わせてもいい気す
try
る
and
けど
steal
いや
and get it buried
も
and
う可能
don't
性を
bury
潰
it,
すのはここだ
there's a, you may leave a double possibility for 2.
ちょっとそっちから見て
The wide out turn come around is an option as long as you get it
いや
in the house
当たればいいん
for
だっ
first
た
and
ら
second
触
shot.
れそうに見えるなもうほぼ
If
後
you
ろなんだ
don't,
けど
the
いやドロー
out turn
で
chase
半
on
分下げ
the
られちゃったっ
いやそれ
て感じ。
は全然いけそう
shot stone right now is available, so
普通に。
おフォータッチ
そうだ、フル4欲しい。
there was a thought of
T
throwing
ラインまでは大丈夫だから。
the guard to block off the intern draw to the forefoot. Oh, it's an intern
4.44。上とちょっとあ
draw,
りそうだ
whether
け
it's
ど、
the
大丈夫
guard
だよ
to block off the
OK 曲げ側
うん曲げたい
Craig's
な
intern draw, or if they're looking to bury one.
曲げながら吐きたい
It's looking like a draw in the house. It's coming very close to the guard.
Yes! Yes!
い
Yes!
やー、短いよ。
back 8.
So
Oh, okay.
a miss here
What else
by
did you see?
I thought we were just playing the intern draw. But
No,
yeah.
why don't you
Chiaki
try this for 2? You gotta
Matsumura
move it
leaves
Okay.
4 inches.
just a
Same as my first.
Same as
back
your
8,
first,
back
yeah.
12 weight
Where are you putting the broom? It's a little
was
more this
here.
way, right? Okay.
chase, and if they can
And you're
tap it
curling
back
most
4
of the
inches,
way.
they get
Okay,
2.
I'm fine with that. It's a little more left or this way than
Think
your
with-
first one was.
Yeah.
So many options that
I
they
think
talked
I like
about
the broom in
before
similar
Chiaki
size.
threw.
Okay,
They weren't
I'm fine
really
with that.
fully committed to
I think we can just manage
one
it.
shot.
Yep.
How much am I trying to hit?
Because you can.
Okay.
Which now gives
Back 12.
the Craigs an
back line.
opportunity
Like same
to
weight as your first.
score 2 and take the lead.
Even if we tick it and roll away, we're scoring 1.
Okay. Back 12.
Back 12. Back 12.
Yeah. Whoa! Whoa!
Wait, weight's good. Back line.
Whoa!
Riley's got, looks like good weight here.
Curl!
Pretty close line.
Back 12.
Curl!
As soon as Brendan starts to carve it, it should go over. There you go.
Hard!
Boy, he almost carved it too much. He did carve it too much. I don't think they got the red rock out of shot rock.
Yeah, that's out.
Looks like it's one red to me. A little early on the carving, and once it started to go, they weren't able to stop it, so a little disappointing shot there. It is one red. A steal of 1 for the Japanese. Take a 5-3 lead going into the final end. And number 8. We'll be right back.
ウェイトはウェイトもちょっと遅いは遅いけど、かわしてるハウスまでは全然いってるかな。はい、どうですかね。
Just slight miss by Riley on her last one in the last end. Couldn't capitalize on Chiaki's miss. So instead of getting two, they end up giving up a steal of one.
Go deeper if you are.
Down 5-3, playing the last end here. Chiaki with the out-turn attempt on her
ごめん、相手の秒数測った。
draw.
14.8
Comes up way late and chaps the guard, so not a bad situation right now for the Craigs. No, Riley
フ
wanted
ル4 OK だね。
would have much rather thrown an out-turn draw to the top of the four. A little heavy. 2 rocks behind the tee line. But they are 2 yellow rocks and they are hitting 2, so Yasumasa looking to throw the out-turn freeze.
Yeah.
ちょっと待って。ウェイターに落ちてきてる。
結構早く見える。
Is a little heavy, not curling.
For two.
Rare miss by
Just
How
go
much time we
lead
got?
even.
Yasumasa.
much time do we
Tanida
have?
trying the out-turn
3:47.
freeze, so
Okay, we
it's
got lots.
heavy and it hangs out there. So
Just go lead.
yellow's still sitting 2. You've got a double
would like
guard
to be full
situation
four.
up front.
Okay. I was just letting you know.
I just don't want them
Brenda
to come
can
around.
make this out-turn draw to the top 4.
Okay.
It is looking
So I might take a
good
mid
for
there?
a deuce,
Yeah.
but
Mid or shade more.
Okay, the speed was good here.
Okay.
even better for maybe more.
Gonna add.
60.
Good add.
First things first, you got to make the out-turn draw.
Line's good. Keep looking though. I don't think it's a 4.
4-5.
Full 4. Curl. It's running still. It looks hot.
5.
Got a curl. Got a curl.
Line's pretty good.
All the way.
Riley trying
Yep,
to finish
yep,
as hard as she can. We can get it in the forefoot. A little too much ice, I think. Didn't curl enough.
いやー、それはね、結構厳しい見え方してる。ちょっとあと
Able
何
to
分
see
だっ
almost
た？
all the rock.
3分半。
あ
Decision time here. Do you play the triple or do you throw the intern come around?
あーちょっと厳しいか。こっち？
ー、
Looks like the triple's not there,
黄色の
so
真上まで行かないとかなり微妙か。こっちから出されちゃう6だったら、6だったら出されないか？こっちからこっちの黄色から出されない位置ってどこだ、深さ的に？
ちょっとマイナスにならないとダメ。
うん、前目のマー
余計
ジンはある。
フォータッチか半分入れるとこなら大丈夫。
いやー、微妙。こっちのランバックは右の赤の。
こっち？
いやいや、こっちこっち。
こっち？
うん、ど
何これに当てる感じ？
う？
so
それがさ、
they were
仮に
looking
フィ
at
ー
the
ルド
triple
だっても
first.
結構
Triple's not there.
どっ
Looking
ち
at
か
the
らも出る気が
intern
するんだよね。
OK。
draw to draw your way out of the end. That didn't look good. So now they're going to try the double peel.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Or just a straight run back. So the angle, the angle run triple.
Similarly,
Looked like that was much easier than just the regular triple.
so we're not crossing over.
Great shot by
We know the out as well. He played it a lot 2 ends ago.
Yasumasa, Tanida to clear all the stones and roll,
No, let's play the out.
lining these two guards up perfectly, so there's really nowhere for the Craigs to go.
Yep.
You got it.
That shot there, you'd say it was a game saver or a game winner shot right there.
45. 6.
Middle for line.
Okay.
Brenda gonna
Okay,
try
line's
the
good.
turn, come around.
5.
Yep. Yep, hard line.
Gotta go.
Hard
These
line.
guards are coming up quickly.
Line's good.
Gotta go.
Needs to be
Yep.
by the guards.
Hard. Hard, hard, hard.
Losing speed. So they tried to come around, he ended up just a hair short.
てもいる
So
けどね
full 12, not shot rock.
打つ
Japanese team
見えて半分以上
looking
見え
at
て
the
はいるよ
intern come around.
ど
I mean, you can peel the yellow one that they just threw, because there is nowhere for Brendan and Riley to hide. Those two guards are lined up. But they're going to take the opportunity to try and get one in the forefoot first with the intern come around.
ないよ
う増えて良さそう
気ぃつけといて Yes! 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 Yes!
Guards are coming up quick. By.
いや顔した黄色も顔してる
Now, where will it end up?
いやそこまでいかないわいかないいかないいかない
15点よ
Side of the bud.
Playing like this. Like tap it
Yasumasa
here and
Tanida
roll.
is on
To get
fire
both
this
ways at
end.
things.
Yeah,
Okay.
not an easy shot, but
Yeah. Hard to do much on this side.
yeah,
They
not
got pretty
really
close.
anything. I think you got to play that.
Okay.
I'm trying to hit like
Brendan and Riley trying to figure out how to maneuver
Oh, I
a
don't
deuce
know,
out of
like-
this.
Quarter.
half a rock with back four.
Okay.
Like I don't want to push it.
Too far, yeah.
I don't want to hit a quarter
Talking
rock,
about
'cause then we
maybe the
roll too
split.
far.
On their yellow one.
Okay.
If I
Not sure if they can
hit
get
the top
both
guard thin, does it
both of the
catch
yellow rocks in for
our
second and
yellow
third.
from across that way and send it back towards the red top button?
Perhaps. I kind of like this call better. I like
Okay,
how
this
you
is
Try the
tough. I might not
intern.
have anything for you, but
Intern tap.
like
okay.
this.
yeah, back 8,
Okay. That was a 45.
Might be a better way to
25, 30. Just keep letting me know where the weight is.
Okay.
try and get a deuce.
Back line.
Clean.
Brendan looks like
Just
he's going
through?
to try the
Yep.
split.
Whoa.
Through.
Clean, clean. Whoa.
Through.
Curl.
Through.
Definitely needs to make contact with the rock in the top
Hard
12.
curl. Sit.
Good.
Great shot by Brendan. Actually got second and third, I believe.
広かっちゃってるかな
ちょっとあっち行っててもらってもいい、こっちからはないね
こっちからはなさそうもうほぼこれぐらいしか見えてない
So now what do we do here?
こっちからのね今ねダブルが出ちゃってんだよね前勝っちゃってるからこれを普通にピールアウトしちゃうか
I think you just hit and roll out here.
ヒットロールかって感じ
You leave your stone in there. There's a double opportunity for two.
ただピールアウトするのに後ろ残っちゃったら3点が出ちゃうって感じ
うちロール
1ロール、OK
If you hit
あ
and
っち
roll
のじゃ
out,
あ赤当てに行っていいよ
そうだね
うん9か10
there is the O-turn chase, but I mean, you only got a third of a rock, so you have to it hard enough to get it out of the 8 foot, but you gotta also stick around.
Yes! Ah! Yes! Yes!
Great hit and roll by Chiaki. Matsumura rolls into her rock on the button, knocks that one over. There is really no double opportunity here to score 2.
You're rolling out.
Okay.
It's like a half rock there, right? You're rolling
Yeah.
out. I don't see
Board.
anything.
Hack. You don't need to move them far. Like, you don't even need to kill these, right?
So a great end by the Japanese ascend
Alright.
to
Do you see anything else to try?
Nope. We need a rock in the rings here.
take
Yeah,
away
these two. So some kind of
what
double
looked
on
like
these.
a possible deuce after the first 3 shots.
Like, there?
It's like a third.
A little thinner?
Like just trying to tick that on the way by, right?
Yeah.
Like
Do you think hack is close to stick?
heavy hack.
Okay.
Try and keep it here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try
Like
a
mid
board weight
Thin half.
hit
Yeah.
or board weight double. You gotta hit
It's very thin half, like a third.
Okay.
half a rock and catch the back red one. Don't need to get him out of the house, just need to get him out of the 8 foot and then hopefully stick around.
You said heavy hack you like?
Heavy hack. Like it's just gonna eat it up a bit, right?
One player that was really good at this shot was Ed Wernick.
Third?
Thin half. Go for a thin half.
Okay.
Just to make sure we stick. Like otherwise, we gotta give it a chance to stick.
Okay.
So Riley with the
Hack.
double attempt for 2.
Whoa. Close. Whoa, curl.
Line's pretty close.
Whoa. Straight. Hard. Hard.
Gotta hit it in the right spot and stick around and see if he's made it.
Okay, good try.
Oh, almost.
Thanks for the game.
Great try by Riley. Misses the double, scores 1. So it's a win for Matsumura and Tanida. They will play Skazlan and Ned Regatta tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. in semifinal number 2. Semifinal number 1 coming up at 9 p.m. We've got Pere and Rios versus Kim and Young from Korea. So for now, grab a bite to eat. See you in about an hour. Thanks for tuning in.